I'm Evan Kirkpatrick, and I built my practice my way. My name is Evan Kirkpatrick. I'm the CEO and Wealth Manager at Wendell Charles Financial. I've been affiliated with LPL since 2015, and I've been a financial advisor for 12 years. I named my firm Wendell Charles Financial after my grandfather, Wendell Charles Kirkpatrick. And one of the first memories that I have of a philanthropic transaction was when he donated a highly appreciated apartment building that he had owned for a long period of time and put it into a charitable remainder trust. And I was a teenager at that time, and I remember being quite intrigued why he did that and the mechanics and how it worked. So even as far back as that time, I was interested in how philanthropy tied into the wealth management process. One of the unique things about our practice is we start with a discussion about philanthropy and giving and what goals that the clients have to give their money to organizations that they care about or to transfer their assets when they pass. When I moved to LPL in 2015, I don't think I even realized how ultimately I would become what I consider to be fully integrated with LPL and a true partnership. I didn't think that I could have a true partnership with the broker-dealer necessarily, but as the business solutions department has continued to expand their offerings, I've started with the admin solutions program, work with the marketing solutions program as well, and I consider them to be part of our team and employees for all intents and purposes. So I work with LPL on a daily basis from that capacity, but also in a technology sense, the expansion that's occurring, the amount of resources that are committed to technology and putting us in a position to win, that is something that's very important to me and something that one of the reasons that I will continue to be affiliated with LPL for the long term. I view LPL very much as a platform, and the resources are there. It's up to you to take advantage of those resources. They continue to be thought leaders in the industry and to identify new technology, bring that to the table, do the due diligence process to determine whether or not it's a suitable or viable option. But LPL continues to have resources that are available to me. I don't have to use all of them, but the ones that I see value in, I can pick and choose. So and LPL has done a fantastic job of that. It's very progressive. The talent and the team and the forward thinking has been very impressive especially over the last couple years. I've fully embraced centrally managed platforms and specifically the Model Wealth Portfolios platform. And I did that because the hardest thing to do is to trade and customize for hundreds and then even thousands of clients. So we need the flexibility in some cases to use the SAM platform to be able to customize and offer something specific to meet a client's needs. However, the vast majority of clients really need a broad, diversified portfolio that is well-researched, that is professionally managed, and due diligence processes are in place. So in a lot of cases, using LPL research models, I think allows us a cost-effective way to manage client money and provide a really valuable solution for them. Prior to LPL, I thought we should customize everything. In order to serve more people, we need to be able to offer a centrally managed platform and to do it cost-effectively and to have processes in place. As I've thought more about the compliance aspect and attempting to evaluate mutual funds and ETFs, that is a very time-consuming, labor-intensive process. So to utilize LPL research to do all that due diligence at the cost that, at the price that we're able to offer it at is incredibly valuable. And I think we're able to help the most people that way. My personal admin has probably taken around 40% of my day-to-day job, what I was doing prior to having the admin on board. So that is, in terms of buying back my time, it's been an investment that will pay itself off immediately. From account opening, new accounts, transfers, contributions, distributions, working directly with our clients, and in some cases, they've taken a considerable amount of my time and given it back to me. The marketing solutions has been fantastic. We developed, implemented a new strategy, rebuilt our website, and deployed and executed on those strategies all within 3 months. We're driving 45 to 50 inbound leads per month, and we're just getting started with minimal ad spend. So their expertise in many cases has prevented me from doing things that maybe would have led me astray and been a waste of time or money. And in addition, bringing ideas to the table that we can implement, and we're driving new business as a result of it. People that are hesitant to take the leap and add a marketing solutions consultant, I would encourage you to do it and to implement the strategies. For example, I used to try to do all those things myself, and just for the compliance submission and the back and forth of that piece, it's 100% worth it just for that. I think the program is an incredible bargain. You get access to an A+ rock star player at a fraction of the cost, and it feels like you have a full-time employee there that's implementing a custom marketing strategy on your behalf that's specific to you and your individual practice. Well, as a fiercely independent advisor, I love choice, and I love the opportunities that LPL is providing. I think even the employee-owned channel or the employee channel is an interesting option, not one that I would have thought of, but having that flexibility, being able to acquire practices that are in that space and just offer whatever's comfortable to those firms. I would say, you know, for my personal practice, I'm 35 and we're in growth mode. We're adding an office in Chicago in addition to our Manhattan Beach location, and we'll continue. We want to ultimately be a name brand financial planning and philanthropic advisory firm. And to do that, we're going to have to acquire a lot of businesses. We're going to have to add lots of advisors, and through the Independent Advisor Institute and other programs that LPL is putting into place, all of those pieces of the puzzle are available and ready, and that's very exciting. In addition to the technology that's available, that's scalable, and no matter how big that we get, we'll be able to utilize those solutions. And I know LPL is always continuing to look for new ones. So I just view LPL as a partner in our growth.